What up, y'all? Welcome back to Blacktop 5. Y'all know who I am. We got our boy Rag back here this week because last week we started up a nice little thing with side dishes. So we're going to finish up with the meats at a barbecue slash cookout. So, uh, what up, Rag? How you doing, brother? What's going on?
Oh, I'm here, I'm alive. A day above ground's a good day, really. I am
Yes.
old, so it could go at any minute.
Hey, you said the old this time, bro. I didn't even go with it this time. Just remember, you started it on this occasion. And so, honestly, Rag, I'm excited for this one just because this has been a little controversial. You know what I mean? Just the fun back and forth between you and me figuring out what constitutes like this list, and we've kind of changed it up a little bit so it meets both of our qualifications and stuff like that. So, I'm excited for this one.
Right, and I do think it's a cultural or a where you're raised type situation over anything.
Yeah, I definitely think
You
that's
know,
probably it. But it's still
it's a
like
barbecue, standalone, then cookout, and
exactly.
vice versa, or just
Yeah.
lump them all in as one.
Let us know in the chat in the comments, guys, if you think there's a difference between a barbecue and a cookout, and if you think there is one, what is it? So, and then if you think there is one, I expect two separate top fives from you in the comments. And
Ooh.
without further ado, let's get rolling into it. Let me see. Let me hear your number five, bro. What you got?
Number five for me is something that I believe every child really kind of grows up eating. And
Okay.
it makes the list because of the diversity of it,
Okay.
and that's just your hot dog.
Oh, standard hot dog. I
Yeah, I mean, you just throw some ketchup on it, good to go. Mustard, good to go. You can build it up. You can make chili dogs, which out of the hot
uh,
dog group would be my favorite.
I'm with you
I do
110%.
love a
Chili cheese
good,
dog.
well put together chili cheese dog,
So good.
and it's just they're filling. It's almost comfort food in a way.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And to go along, I know it's not the same thing, but there's ballpark dogs and stuff like that. I know it's not like a
Oh,
barbecue dog, but like hot dogs are just kind of iconic, just in a way.
ballpark dogs, gas station
Gas
hot
station
dogs. Let's
hot
be
dogs.
real. You know you shouldn't, but you're going to.
They're so good. So good.
Hmm.
I have to ask though, did you add this one to the list because of how we were changing it up in our little back and forth, or was this already on there? I'm just curious.
It was already on the list
Okay.
because if you've never had a smoked hot dog,
Uh,
you're missing
missing
out.
out. Hey,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna argue with that. A smoked hot dog is a great hot dog. Most, most hot dogs are great hot dogs, but the
Yeah,
smoked,
but
most things smoked are to another level. You know what I mean? Like most things that you smoke, like there's these levels, and then there's smoking will take it from that level to the next level. So, yeah,
hmm and that's yeah. But I love the char that you get with a grill
yeah,
on a hot dog.
yes. There's nothing better than that little char and that crispy outside on most of these. Well, probably most of these things are gonna come up on the list are better with a nice crust, I would
That's
guess.
accurate.
All
Well,
right,
let's roll yours out.
all
What
right.
you got sitting there?
My number five might, I don't know, I feel like this will surprise some people that it's low on this list, but there's so many good things. My number five is a good old barbecue brisket. Just a big old hunk of brisket smoked. Smoke that, put it, wrap it up real good, get it in all the juices, let them just sit in there, smoke that bit. Make sure you squeeze
I
it, get that juice.
I might have to go eat barbecue tomorrow.
Just brisket juices, just drink it, just sorry.
Just juicy, just smoky
I love,
on a sandwich by
hey,
itself.
yeah, like honestly,
And there's people that don't like the fatty portion of it, and I'll never understand it.
hey man, you get some fat in with the good meat too. There's nothing good that little flavor, the extra flavor from the fat and the chewy and I mean, the soft brisket. I'm not a guy who's I'm not gonna just take a bite of straight fat, but you get some of that fat mixed with that meat. I'm all for it. Oh, you right. You know,
Oh
that
no,
flavor.
I'll eat the straight fat
Yeah,
too.
he's just in there. Yeah.
Just you're not gonna eat that, huh? Let me have it off your
Right.
plate real quick. Let me just toss it over here.
Nothing left. Nothing
Let me show
left
you what to
behind.
do with it.
Bet. Bet. All right. All right.
No,
Well,
I
shit.
love food.
Let's
Uh,
keep.
yeah, so that's a great number five there. I enjoy it. Next one for me, and we had to get clarification of this earlier, was the differences of hot dog versus other tubular meats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, you know, and then we decided that sausage would be a standalone thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that even like you said, a bratwurst, or as I read earlier, the kielbasa. I mean, there's all these different ones, and I was so glad you weren't wanting to lump it in because my number four comes up to a bratwurst.
Ah.
Um, Smoked brats again, grilled brats, just brats in general. It's another vessel for
Cook, cook them in some
fixins.
beer. Boil them in some beer for a while before you throw them on the
Hmm.
grill, bro. Mm,
Yeah, just there. It's an amazing thing,
you're
and
talking.
that snap you get when you bite into a well cooked one. Just uh, some
I,
sauerkraut and some spicy mustard.
I think that especially being from Wisconsin, like I even saw there was a I was looking through a couple food just to get ideas, and there was one underneath the bratwurst. The lady said like here in Wisconsin, bratwurst is its own food group. So like it literally is. So people will do anything with bratwurst, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of trouble if other Wisconsinites catch this list because I don't have bratwursts on my top five. So
Wow.
mhm, I do not.
I mean, after all that information you just gave me on how much more Wisconsin is,
I'm
whew,
just saying.
yeah,
I'm probably
uh,
gonna get some flack from the Wisconsin. I mean, not to say that I don't love a good bratwurst, but there's a lot of really good meats and things in here, and when I go particular ones, it just didn't quite make my list. So, yeah, is it
okay.
amazing?
You know what? And I understand it. But I mean, as if you're a true Wisconsinite there, then I mean,
I mean, I had enough cheese
there's
on
no
every one of my
specific
lists.
dish.
Okay. There's nothing better than a good bratwurst on a bun. You know, I don't like all the mustard and sauerkraut that everybody else does, but I love, I'll put some ketchup on there and I'll smash it every now and then. I'll put a little bit of cheddar cheese on there just because I'm from Wisconsin. I put cheese on everything. So,
Everything.
so I'm not arguing it. I love it. It's a great thing. Just, don't kill me, anyone from Wisconsin. If just I'm sorry. There's a lot of good ones here. Here, we'll roll on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come
We'll
on,
see
come
if
on.
you guys. My number four is just barbecued chicken legs. Specifically, my favorite is legs. I'll eat any part of the chicken. I'm not trying to be picky, but you put some barbecue sauce on them, throw them on the grill, and put them in again. Put some more sauce. Just keep cooking them a bit. Maybe even toss them in a broiler on the side for the last couple minutes to get that sauce to really cook in there. I love
And
chicken
sticky.
drumsticks and stick. Oh, you
It,
want that
it,
sticky cue? You want it to stick and get in
mm-hmm.
there. I love chicken legs, so that I specifically will go out. Like I said, you throw out any other kind of wings, thighs, breasts. I'm gonna eat them. I love them, but favorite drumsticks for you, boy. What you got? What you
And,
got?
and I see. I like it. I do. I do enjoy it. I do. Honestly, I was sitting here thinking about it because looking at my list, I have no chicken.
No, no chicken.
No, no chicken. And it
Okay.
kind of it pains me to say that because to be honest with you, for me, chicken, barbecue chicken, it either has to be a leg or a thigh. You really can't do what you need to do with a breast. It dries out. It's just
I agree. I agree.
that the chicken breast to me belongs either on a chicken sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
fried. You
I
can
agree.
even chicken strips or breasts just cut into strips. So the
I
breast
agree.
belongs in. certain aspects. So I 100% agree with you on the leg, and I'm gonna throw the thigh in there too, like you said as well. You'll eat any part of it,
Yep, yep,
as will
hey,
I,
yep. Dark
but
meat
I
for sure.
just
Oh, I'm a dark meat guy,
dark
especially
meat
for sure.
all the way. I mean, I would even pick a leg, thigh, or wing over a breast.
I mean,
I mean,
if we're talking sheer
any day of
volume
the
of
week.
chicken, no. But we're talking to eat. If
No,
I had the
not sheer
preference,
volume. If I just need
if
the
I need
food at
food,
this moment, yeah, I'm going for the breast. Give me the big chunk of
give me the
meat.
big. But if you have a
So,
choice, yeah,
and,
I'm
and,
with
and
you. I'm with you.
yeah, and it clashes so wrong with my number three here.
Oh, what you got?
Uh, and that's again, it's another vessel for everything that can be done with it,
Okay,
and
okay.
it's standalone. It's beautifully done, and
Okay.
that's just going to be a burger.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
mean, I mean, you start with a good grind of meat, and just, I mean, what you can add into the meat: cheese, bacon, peppers, whatever you want to in the meat, grill it
Yep.
as is. I mean, the amount of different toppings and things that you can put on them, or buns. It's just
Astronomical.
another just well done thing. And we actually have a restaurant here uh, that sells a pretty exotic hamburger, and it's a kangaroo burger,
Ooh.
and have not had it
I
yet,
was gonna ask,
but
have you had it? How does that
that is on
taste?
my list. It is on my list, and I will be sure to.
Please
There will
report
be
back with that one and
and a well
pictures.
documented report on the
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, exactly. You might have to go full YouTuber for a second. I'm here doing a food review. I'm a kangaroo
Right.
burger, bro. All right, I was super glad that you brought those up because I have I have a question now because we're talking about toppings on a burgers and one. Yeah, great choice. Burgers, amazing, great choice. I have two controversial. What I've heard as controversial condiments on burgers. Since we're talking about them, I want to hear your opinion on them. And anyone else in the comments, let us know your opinion too. First, what are your thoughts on egg on a burger, like a fried egg?
It's tasty.
Tasty. Bet.
I
Second,
enjoy it.
yeah,
Go ahead.
second, uh, peanut butter.
I mean, I've never had it. Uh,
Oh,
um,
damn. Can I throw out that you
can't
tried
say
it?
that I would turn. I mean, I can't say that I would turn my nose up to it, because I'll be honest with you, I'll sit on my couch and eat peanut butter out of the jar with a spoon,
Well,
and I absolutely love a hamburger. And
put
okay,
put some bacon, some cheddar
Thai food.
cheese, and a little bit of peanut butter on the top of the bun or the bottom of the bun, and I want you to try that sometime.
Right.
Cheddar, bacon, and
Oh,
peanut butter. Try that
I
for me someday.
absolutely will, because I get to thinking about it, and it's like I love Thai food. And there's a lot of peanuts and things of that nature in their food, and it pairs really well with it.
That's true.
So instead of like a mustard or a ketchup, do peanut butter.
Yeah, give it a try.
Just
Just give it a try one
hamburger
time.
patty, cheese, bacon,
As a peanut
peanut
butter.
butter.
Mm-hmm. I was very skeptical until I had it, and it was delicious. The peanut butter gets nice and warm
Okay,
and kind of melts down on there. Yeah. What you got?
so I will do that. I will do that tomorrow. I have some actually
Tomorrow.
Angus
Bet.
cheddar bacon patties in my freezer right now.
Bet. Well, then again, you're gonna have to report back to me. Let me know what you thought.
Oh, absolutely, I will.
Bet. Well,
All right,
on to
what you got here
my
now?
my
Come on.
number my number three here. I got there's a ton of kinds of these too, but my favorite specific kind are some St. Louis ribs, barbecue ribs. Slather them up, put them on. You can cook them on the grill and on the oven. Really, if you don't have a grill, you know, slather them up, put them on there, get that Q nice and soaked in there. I love me some ribs, some St. Louis ribs, man. And I'm not against baby back. I'm not against beef ribs, any other ribs. Don't get, but I got a whole
Is
rack coming to
just
me this.
ribs in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I love it. Okay, because earlier you asked me if hot dogs was originally on the list for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it was.
All right.
Um, my number three was actually ribs.
Oh wow, we
Uh,
would have
and,
tied. We would have had another identical.
so, and then I was like, oh, bet we're gonna roll everything into one. Okay, goodbye ribs, hello
Damn,
burgers.
that's funny. That's funny. We would have had another in
And
the exact same spot, bro.
yeah,
Damn.
so yeah, I do. I appreciate ribs. I really do. Um, pork ribs more so over a beef rib.
I
Granted, you get
agree.
more meat with a beef rib, but
Yeah, yeah, but
it's just they can't be done the same
no,
way.
I agree. In my opinion, I totally agree. That's why I go with the St. Louis, the pork rib.
Yeah,
Which
just
they fall off
man
so
rib.
nice. Just pretty much pull that bone out. Honestly, when you cook them right.
I'm going down the street tomorrow to this little barbecue place now. I'm gonna get their 1 pound baked potato with a half pound of brisket and a
You,
half
you just
and a
gonna
half a rack of
you're
ribs.
just gonna make a bunch of shit, huh?
No, it's a $20 meal at this place,
Oh damn.
and then I'm gonna hurt myself and I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, well, you're gonna enjoy it
Probably not
though.
all of it.
Yeah. Well, if you
So
can eat it
I'm gonna
all,
hurt
well done.
myself in the process.
If you can eat it all, well done though. Shit.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna send you a picture of it so you understand the grand. Yeah, it's huge.
The bet, bro. That
So,
sounds good. I wish, honestly,
uh,
I could get something like that down the street. I'm just saying, I can't.
well, I
Not
mean,
the
I say
same.
down the street, it's like a 20-minute drive.
Oh, okay. All right, you got me. Still, I don't know if I go
So,
within 20 minutes and find the same quality of queue as you. I got a couple decent spots,
oh,
but you know,
gotcha.
so
So, my meat selection for these next ones aren't really going to vary. I mean, it's all
okay,
delicious.
okay.
Okay, now on this one in particular, I have a real tough time choosing a favorite, and that would be a favorite cut because steak
Nah,
overall, in general, was going to be it's a beautiful thing. More red meat, and
I love
I've
red meat.
recently had the opportunity to start eating a little wagyu,
Oh, you son
and just a real quick sear. It just hits your tongue and it melts away, and it's buttery
jealous,
almost in texture. It's amazing. I love it.
jealous.
Can't afford to eat it all the time because, let's be honest, it gets a little pricey. Uh, prime rib, medium rare to rare with some horsey sauce. It's a
Mm-hmm.
great thing.
It's true.
Rib eyes,
You know,
strip, just a New York strip, your old fashioned T-bone. And it's just so many different ways to be done, marinated, seasoned,
yeah, for
so
real,
many different cuts.
for real.
It's a hard one.
It is. It's an narrow down and choose one, and I totally agree. And nothing better than getting a good crust on a good steak. Like you said, doesn't matter what kind it
Nice
is.
little
Getting a nice
sear.
little
Yeah,
sear on it, good crust with that medium rare, juicy inside. Just there is almost no better feeling in life than eating a perfectly cooked steak, and I'll die on that. I'll die on that hill.
I'm dying on this hill, and you know what? I'm going with you. All
Yeah,
right.
all right, all right. So I love that. I love that. There's so many varieties of steak, and choosing one is tough. So my number two, though, we're kind of going back to one that you just gave us a little bit ago, and I kind of narrowed mine down a little bit just because we're going to the I don't care, great cheeseburger is fine, doesn't matter, I love a cheeseburger, but my number two specifically more so is like a barbecue bacon cheeseburger when you got your barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese, bacon, and either like some onion rings or some crispy onions on top. And that right there, a medium rare cooked, is the best burger ever to me. Just
Absolutely
is
delicious
the best burger
burger.
ever to me. You got some crispy onions or onion rings and some Q and some cheddar. Oh, that is my favorite burger of all time, right there. So, I mean, obviously, we talked about burgers a lot, and I could talk about burgers a lot more. But That's why I didn't
That's yeah, that might
specify
have to
my
be for a
favorite
different show.
earlier. Yeah, that's why I didn't specify my favorite when you brought it up because I had burgers on mine. I just wanted to let my favorite be known when I let it out. So yeah, my number two was the burgers. So I mean,
Crazy.
what?
Um, Number two was burgers on mine
Was that number
originally.
two? Oh, that was number.
It was
Dang,
because
we
once
would have
once I
had
took the
two.
ribs once I took the ribs out and replaced them with burgers, burgers was my number two. So I was like, yeah, I'm replacing that with
That's
steak.
funny.
Y'all getting moved here.
Damn. We would have had two identical ones again.
Two right in a row.
That's
Uh,
funny. Damn.
yeah, I mean, we could go back and forth on burgers all day.
Yeah,
I mean, that would just be absurd.
it would. It would. So,
Number
what you got though? Number one? Yeah, we've already said pretty much
one,
everything. What do you got left?
well, it made your list.
Oh.
Um,
Uh,
but you don't hold it in such as high regard as I do here, and that's brisket.
brisket. Yeah.
Okay, so just
Great.
keeping it simple, smoking a brisket low, slow, just yeah, get that bark on there, warm, hot, cool, even cold brisket's still good to me. I'll reach in the fridge, grab a slab out, and eat it just as it is. Maybe throw it in between some bread and make me a little sandwich out of it. Uh,
You can
but
use brisket for
it's
so much.
I found my real deep love for brisket a couple years ago when I discovered this barbecue place
Okay.
that has just amazing barbecue. But they cut you a thick slab of their smoked brisket
Okay.
and they chicken fry it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you got this inch and a half by inch and a half cube that's about 8 or 10 inches long of chicken fried brisket with this
Nice.
red eye gravy
Damn.
and pork burnt ends on the side.
Oh well, shit, man.
Um,
Damn. I want some brisket.
so I absolutely love this chicken fried brisket. And I mean, this is Texas. We fry just about anything and
Anything.
everything. Just like the other restaurant, the chicken fries bacon. So if I could have those together,
You're gonna
I'd probably
die.
have a heart attack, but I would die a happy, happy
A
man.
very happy man. Yeah, a very happy man. Yeah. I definitely can't argue with brisket being that high. Like I said, there's a lot of amazing meats, and most of these are really rather close together. On you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro. Like I just gotta really squeeze that brisket, bro. Just get that juice.
Just hold it above your head and just squeeze it and just open wide.
If your brisket ain't squirting like a pussy, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't bring it. Don't bring
All
it.
over the place. Just.
Don't bring it. Don't bring it. I want you didn't cook it right. I'll let you know right now. If your juices are not dripping all over out of your brisket, you didn't cook it right. You did not cook it
No,
right.
no, no. You didn't, and I don't want
And
it.
and I'm that. And yes, that is supposed to be a personal attack on anybody whose brisket isn't dripping juice because you didn't cook it right. And that's a disrespect to your brisket. Cook your brisket right.
It really is.
Cook your brisket right. Sorry, I got all a little tirade there, but it's very important. It's very important. You cook your brisket right. Right? Am I right?
Always, if it's
All right.
not done right, then it ain't worth eating.
Bet.
Um, yeah, no,
All right. Well,
crazy. Wow, me. What you get?
bro, I can't necessarily wow you because you just said it, man. It was your number two. Well, your new number two, I guess. Mine is more specified again, though. I love a really good marinated grilled ribeye, and so that number one, yeah, medium rare, marinate that,
Steak.
and stay. You know, get you some steak sauce, a little Worcestershire, maybe a little Q. Depending on how if you like sweet or different, you can add a couple different things to your sauce, and you just let it marinate. Toss that on the grill. Make sure you get that medium rare. Let it rest. Let it rest when you're done, so the juices
Gotta let it
stay in
rest.
there. Please, people, let your meat rest. Whatever it is, let your meat rest before you cut it. If you don't let it rest, you're just letting it all. You cut it and you lost all the juice. It's all over the place.
All of
It's
them
all over
gone.
the place.
Just
It's a waste of time.
rest your meat.
Yeah. So yeah. Number one for me, man, the marinated ribeye, and you can give me a T-bone too. I love it. New York sirloin, love it. But yeah, it's a ribeye. It's not
It,
like
you know,
super expensive, nothing super crazy. It's just a really good piece of meat.
it really is. Done right, can be tender, juicy, just everything that you want.
I'm really hungry. I want some steak.
Man,
Damn.
I ate sushi earlier and it didn't do it now.
Yeah, well, see, you're talking about we were talking about Q again, and it's a dangerous thing talking about Q, especially the meat part of Q, because I feel like you and I could go on a lot more about probably everything that we've said on here. Like, we can definitely go into more about steaks and burgers and ribs and different chicken and sides and like
I'm just gonna say this,
so.
and then we can drop it.
Uh,
Uh, Brisket mac and cheese.
Hey, bro, that's what I made for the birthday trip. I took a big old 2-pound brisket, made it into a big thing of mac and cheese, and brought it up to the cabin, and we had that for the first night on my birthday. That shit was fire. We ate the whole. I think the
Delicious.
whole pan was destroyed, and that was like a good freaking 4 or 5 pounds of freaking mac and cheese that we destroyed. So
So that's
yes,
probably what, a pound for each of you.
a little bit over 4 of us. So yeah, probably about a pound, maybe a little. Yeah, yeah, delicious. So, um, we're probably gonna
Hungry
run
again.
off and get some brisket or some food. No, it's a little late, but um, probably gonna get some food now again. And Rag, thanks again, brother. I very much appreciate it. Thanks for making me hungry. You're an asshole. Um,
Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you. You're an asshole too for making me hungry, and I'm always here, always ready to do these. Love doing them.
Thank, appreciate you, brother, and everybody else. We've got a bunch of things now that I've asked throughout the episode that your opinions on and stuff. So, hey, I expect to see something in the comments and answering a couple of these questions, guys. All right. Thank y'all. We love y'all, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.